소세지.
Okay, everybody, we're back with another The8 reaction. This time we're checking out The8's Hai Cheng, aka in Korean it's called 꿈걸음, dreamwalk maybe in English. What's interesting about this one, first of all, this was like the most recommended track after Orbit over at our Patreon page, so thank you for suggesting, everybody. We are going to get to other stuff as well down the road, and there's two versions to it. The original is in Chinese, and The8 released Korean version of the song called 꿈걸음. What we're going to do is we're going to check out the official music video for the most part without paying too much attention to the lyrics, so that we can get a feel of what the sound is saying, and then move on to the Korean version to see how amplifies the music, if at all.
I just searched it up. This actually is like Hai Cheng, and it's like a sea city.
Oh.
Like a city nearby. So I guess Korean title is also different compared to the actual Chinese. Because 꿈걸음, it's like a dream walk, right?
Yeah,
So
maybe it's something about looking back and
yeah,
talking
like,
about maybe his hometown, who knows, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's what it's...
something, a story related to a certain place or memory. Also, another thing that's interesting is that this is actually written by The8 himself to a part, to a degree,
cool.
I mean, as
All
well
right.
as Uzi, and then we have Alpha and Lee Byung-hun. And yeah, let's check it out, see what The8's Hai Cheng sounds like.
3, 2, 1,
Click.
Oh. It's Ballad? Oh.
Okay.
So Hai Cheng.
起我在星空不规律波动，不经意随风，似梦是梦，沉睡得太熟。
The8's voice.
太久，好像没有尽头。
It's the first time hearing
Was
this
it a-
kind of thing from him.
Female vocal as well at the back.
卑微紧着眼，人们的笑脸，多想成为光线，只为拂过擦脸。当花朵拥有了表情，天蓝的透明，像他的眼睛，那轮廓隐隐，世界的倒影。 在我脑
Oh,
海里，不停，不停，不停，不停，不停。
Oh, it's so beautiful with his voice.
wow. And the vocal mix makes sense too.
I love that he doesn't overdo it. Love the vocal direction with The8's voice tone. Still putting in a lot of heavy emotion, but still keeping it light.
并肩停拍的娇艳的浪花，是在耳边
I hear Uzi.
Yeah.
说话，有时候太大意，有时候太小心，怕梦被摇醒。带我去找他，我唯一的他，要多少步伐，都在我脚下。今天起，太阳、月亮
Wow.
总在城边是海，也想用来代替对白。带我去找他，我唯一的他，还有笑容、泪水、呼吸，那永恒的城堡，仅存的孤岛，不管谁极高的不停，不停，不停，不停，不停。
Love that.
多想成为高墙，为他阻挡海浪，还躲着坠落的夕阳，长披上夜色，漆黑发光，那轮廓隐隐，
哇
他的倒影。 停，不停，不停，不停。
Sounds like BuDi in Korean.
True. And did you hear like how it was layered at the end? That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it at first.
It's heavily emotion.
Wow. Is that it? Oh my gosh.
Yo, it's
This was
quiet,
beautiful.
long song compared to like all the other songs that we've listened to closely, but it didn't feel like it.
No.
It
Oh
felt
my
like
god.
it was just like a 3-minute song, like less than.
flew by. Holy shit, this is beautiful.
Hai Cheng.
So, like we
Okay.
said, we're gonna talk about let's try to talk about how the music sort of portrayed the meaning of the song itself, I guess. The thing that really caught my attention is the vocal mix, which isn't like special on its own, but the context that we have about the 8 gets quite interesting. So we've already listened to Orbit as well as Skyfall. We know how well his voice timbre works with this kind of EDM but ethereal type of sound, and that requires a lot of wet mix because it needs to kind of expand, and it's got to be sort of in the background and fading as well, so it can't like stay dry. It's gotta be together with the sources. And for this one, they sort of kept the vocal mix just as wet, which also makes sense because for the 8, dry mix doesn't really do him that good compared to keeping it slightly wet. So this song definitely made me kind of remember the other tracks that we checked out and go like, oh right, the 8 excels in this kind of mix, and that's why he sang a certain way, and that's why the mix is like this. So that was like the big thing for me that I discovered and also kind of realized.
Yeah, especially for this type of genre, you need that type of vocal mix. Definitely wet, and you hear the delays on top of it, but it's very lightly done, and also the timing of the delay is a little further than like the usual typical delays of like karaoke type of style, because this one, the main vocal's voice is very audible, and it's mainly with the piano. So this D8's voice is the main source, so you need to package this vocal really well, like really beautifully. So in order to do that, just give perfect amount of reverb, perfect amount of delay. But what it did is that it kind of had trebliness on top of it. Also, you know, D8 has very distinctive, like every vocal feel like. So that type of vocal mix also adds or amplifies what D8's special voice does to the music.
Yeah, like there's definitely a lot more care than people think that needs to be put into creating this kind
especially
of mix.
this type of music.
Yeah.
It's
not
way
just
more
like
difficult.
delay, reverb. It's not like that, right? You gotta
No.
really be
You have
careful
to be
with.
very precise. Yeah, because everything is audible. Whereas dance music, you can just do it and
A little bit more
It's okay. You can just put
free-willy.
up the level
Yeah.
and everything. But this one, just one decibel. No.
Yeah, you gotta keep comparing and do it this way, that way. Yeah. And I guess like musically, it sort of reminded me of. I mean, maybe it's because of the music video, because since we were sort of relying on the music video was the only other thing that we can sort of take a look at. But it felt sort of like a mix of Inception as well as Decision to Leave, just because it was shot at this kind of like, what is this, like an ocean side. It felt very sad, emotionally charged, right? So maybe it's talking about a memory with a like a past lover and something that has already passed that can't be reversed, and maybe he's looking for a way to get back to it. That's sort of the feeling I'm getting. And like you said, the repeating words that sounds like BuDi. I wonder what that means, and if it means the same thing every time. But I think that could be a key thing.
Yeah, it was keep changing.
Yeah.
And BuDi also please.
Yeah, please, maybe.
But in a different poetic way.
Yeah. It's a bit more desperate too, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's more emotion to it. So for us, like non-Chinese speakers and Korean speakers, it sounded like BuDi, which perfectly makes sense on ballad songs. So it was like emphasizing more of
even if we don't,
emotion.
we didn't understand it, but like because
BuDi,
it reminded us of a word that was completely valid in this case. It actually helped us sort of get into it a little bit more. But so that's sort of like what we're feeling here. So we should be able to walk into to 꿈걸음, the Korean version. I wonder if the music video is
Dreamwalk.
completely the same. Probably, I'm not sure.
Maybe the same music video, but just in Korean.
In Korean,
is that
yeah.
what it is?
I think
Oh.
so. So we're
Why
gonna have
is it special video?
we're gonna have we're gonna have the English CC on as well as listening to the Korean lyrics so that we can have both because we speak Korean obviously. Yeah, we'll check it out and see how this changes things if at all.
Yep.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
3, 2, 1.
Click. And we'll also be able to talk more about the
Oh, so
beautiful
it's the
DH
same
vocal.
Guess it's the same music video.
Yeah. Because he sounded so different. Like we've never heard him sing like this.
No.
바다 위
Yo,
별 하늘에
is it just me? His tone feels different.
Yeah.
Already. I'm not sure if it was shot on,
모르게
recorded on the same day or not, but
꿈인 것만 같아 아니 꿈인 걸까 깨고 싶지 않아 하늘이
It?
투명해질 때까지 입김을 불러 닦아내면 너의 미소가
the transition to falsetto.
입에 웃음소리 들리던 곳까지 따라가 보면 비로소 너의 곁에 다다를까
Wow.
그저 보이지 않는 걸음을 이어가 멈추지 않고 멈추지 않고
That anko also felt like anko as hug while showing that part.
거짓말처럼 이렇게도 선명하게 보이는데 꿈인 것만 같아 아니 꿈인 걸까 깨고 싶지 않아 너에게로 데려다줘 나의 바람아
I love the dancing part here. Wow.
발걸음이 끊기지 않게 너의 모습이 흐려지지 않을 수 있게 해와 달이 비춰주는 길 그 길을 따라 계속 걷다 널 볼 수 있을까 그 짧은 생각에도 눈물은 멈추지 않고 멈추지 않고
Nice.
아직도 나 이곳에 여전히 남아 아주 작은 기억 속에 너에게 얘기해주고파 너를 바라는 나는 꿈을 걷는 걸음 뭘 이어갈 거라고
꿈걸음. Okay. First of all, I don't know if it's just me or is it because we heard the Korean version the second time. I like the Chinese version way more.
Me too.
Although I don't understand anything, the 8's tone was more soothing. I don't know if it was recorded on the same day or on a different day. It was a little more trebly and it felt a little bit stiff. compared to the Chinese. So I'm not sure if it's because I listened to it on the second time or...
No, I think it's because of the language and the fact that D8 is way less fluent in Korean than in Chinese, obviously.
I actually didn't think about that at first, but like maybe was it because he sang this the second time? I don't feel like this one was the first.
Because it wasn't
recorded
originally Korean. Yeah, that too.
I feel like he sang the Chinese version, like he recorded it first, right?
Yeah.
And then he recorded the Korean version later. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're recording all your emotion out at first, and then second time you're recording, even if it's the same language, it feels different. So I'm just saying, like, is it because of that, or is it really because of the language, or
mix of both.
his condition
That
and
too.
everything?
Everything. Because for the recording part, although it would influence the way you sing, we don't know for a fact whether he recorded it one after another or if he took some time in between.
Yeah.
But it would still have an effect for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it being originally in Chinese and then being translated to Korean influences the way you sing and how awkward it becomes or unnatural it becomes.
Sure.
Even if you speak perfect Korean. Speaking of which, he doesn't speak perfect Korean. He speaks perfect Chinese. And just because of the way languages work. So the way things flow, the way you're supposed to sing changes as well. Everything you mentioned plays a part in making the Korean version potentially less effective.
But he sang it really well in Korean, and especially the ballad, like where everything has to be precise again.
Mm-hmm.
He nailed it, like, you know, even more than the dance songs, the actual title songs. I'm very impressed by his pronunciation and the way he sang and everything. So that's why I was like, really, just, is it because of, you know, because there's always like that emotion tiredness when you're recording. So, but yeah, I just love the first one better. Yeah.
And I think D8 himself would agree with that, just because that's the way it was written, and nothing can top that. And for Korean lyrics, it's also possible that somebody else helped write the lyrics, so it's not exactly his thing. There's no way that the Korean version would beat the original, even though for the Korean version we could understand it better because we speak Korean. So just relying on the Korean lyrics and the English CC, I guess, we were sort of right on what the story is about and how. But I didn't expect it to be this poetic, but it was. The big question I have about the lyrics and how it connects with the music is, you know, remember the part that we talked about, the BuDi, like the BuDi sound?
Yeah.
Which I just realized in English it sounds like booty, so it's not exactly. But anyways, that part in Korean, it wasn't exactly like a word, right? It was more of a connective ending.
Yeah, anko.
Grammatically, I don't know the term, but it was more of a connective ending. That's the best way I can put it.
It's like two not or something. It's something like that.
Yeah. It's like in the middle of, like, because English doesn't really function that way, so it's harder to explain. But in Korean, it does.
The conclusion comes at the end for Korean.
Yeah, so it makes it better, by the way.
Yeah.
And I feel like Chinese would probably function similarly.
As far as I know, Chinese grammar is similar to English rather than Korean
character by character.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
And Japanese and Korean have the similar grammar. So that's what I heard from my fellow Chinese English friends. So
I don't know, but I do like that repeating words at the end, and I wonder how it sounded in Chinese. And we didn't really talk about it in the first reaction. We did talk about it as the second video started, but D8's vocal style, although the mix and everything is similar, the style itself is very new, because when I was listening to the Korean version, I was like, yeah, this is like the tone that I'm used to, because we are doing a 17 marathon over at our Patreon page, and for the earlier songs, whenever D8 sings like a certain section in a very fun song, we're like, I love how childlike he sounds, and it's partly because it's in Korean and he's not fluent in Korean. That's what I'm realizing now. So it wasn't exactly that D8 likes to sing that way, although I like that too. It was more of a language barrier thing, I find. So that's a cool new discovery for me too.
I just have one last thing. So one last thing. Does D8 ever play like piano or something? I know he did a dance where, like, I don't remember.
I feel like
him playing something.
Thinking about D8's image, I feel like he must be able to play piano, but
or something like that. Like, because during the music video, you know, there's a part like D8 goes with hand, and then there's a lady that holds his hand or something. D8's hand was so beautiful. Because it just feels like, you know, one of those like the pianist hands, you know, where it's so beautifully like long, and it's very, I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? It's so...
No, I get you. It's got the piano hand.
It's so beautiful. Like I don't know the word. It's very gentle and
You know,
very touchy and.
I don't think he plays the piano. I mean, maybe he does now. I think June is known to play the piano. There's no such thing written in the 8 facts, but I did find something else that's even more interesting. He was born in Hai Cheng.
So Hai Cheng is actually a name of the city.
City, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Oh, makes sense.
That ties everything up. Way,
Okay.
way better.
So-
Okay, story-wise too, it makes everything work so much better. I'm glad we figured that out at the end. But damn, that's great. That's a nice way to wrap this up. So a new side of D8, and to be frank, all the solo tracks so far that we've checked out on this channel, right, with June and Hoshi and everything, we are rediscovering the members like never before, loving it. So if there are other solo tracks you want us to react to, definitely let us know. And if you want to have more of a say in what we react next, as well as get extra contents, we got tons over at our Patreon page. So check that out if you're interested. Link in the description. But if not, comment down below. We'll take a look at your comments. We did get other recommendations for the 8 solo tracks, especially the rest of the album that the Orbit is part of. So we could maybe do that first. We're not sure yet. So definitely tell us. Otherwise, please let us know what you thought about this track. This V8 track, and which one
So
you prefer between the original Chinese version and the Korean version, and for what reason. And if you speak, neither Korean nor Chinese, then what sounded better to you? I wonder
That
how
would
that
be
sounds if you
the
don't speak
best.
the language,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And conversely, if you speak both languages, what did you think? Let us
Oh.
know, and we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Take care.
Bye bye.
Tia Botaru Andrea.
Felicia Jansen,
Suri.
Victoria Grubb,
Pa Patricia.
Mia,
He Cry.
Ellen Caraballo,
Bell Parker.
Aizat,
Nikia. Pinkett.
QD,
Rory.
Diddy, Grace,
Taylor Clark.
Maja,
Luna VR.
Des Bombas.